Well, hello again, Legend students. Mr. Wilson. This might be the second time you got to hear from me because you have math and math ed on a red day, but I am obviously gone. You have an amazing substitute here with you today. And during math, it's going to be kind of a giant work math study hall, if you will. So you have four choices that you can choose from, as you see on the screen. However, they are in order of importance. So notice that number one is the utmost importance. Your workbook pages 27 through 38 are due next math class. And I don't want to hear any excuses. I couldn't get it done because I didn't know how to do it. Well, you guys can work together as long as you are working. The key word is working. So if you want to move and sit next to someone that you can work with, but keep in mind the key word is work. W-O-R-K, work. You have to be working. So work on these workbook pages, 27 through 38, because these are due next math class, whenever you had your next math class, whether that be a red day or a purple day. So that's priority number one. Get those done. If you don't know how to do those, feel free to get on Digits and pull up the launch pages, which again are in that practice tab, and go through the lessons again like we did in class. 2-1 through 2-3, which is topic 2, all about equivalent expressions. Moving on, option number 2, after you finish your workbook, you can work on your online homework assignments, which the 2 online homework assignments are listed here. If you've already got those done, excellent. Move on to option number 3, which is something I want to point out that's new that I don't think you've ever taken advantage of. I have posted some worksheets that can be found on D2L. A lot of students have been saying, I need some worksheets to study with for my test. So I want to show you how to access those. So follow along with me. I'm going to go into D2L and show you where these are found. So here I am on, I'm in Chrome because Chrome is the best browser to use for D2L. And this is your landing page, but of course we're going to select the course and we're going to go under Math. So while in Math, notice that you have lots of videos listed here that explain kind of the instructions that I've been using in class, but you're going to actually click on Content. Up here it says Content. I'm going to go ahead and click on Content. And then once in Content, notice I'm actually already on Topic 2 Equivalent Expressions. So if you don't see that, go ahead and click on Topic 2 Equivalent Expressions. It might automatically load you to the table of contents. I'm not for sure, but I'm going to go ahead and click on Topic 2 Equivalent Expressions. And there are actually 5 listed worksheets, more or less. But the ones you're going to focus on are lessons 2-1, 2-2, and 2-3. If you'd like to upload these into Smart Notebook to solve them, it's a great idea. If you want to print them, go for it. You go ahead and actually just download it. So you click on download, and I believe for you it'll ask you to save it. Just go ahead and save it in your U drive. My computer doesn't ask me to do that. Yours might be a little different. But then you just go ahead and get it to open. And mine is opening now. So here's a great worksheet for lesson 2-1, which is all about the identity and zero properties. Remember the property hero man that came in and taught us how to do these things? There's, I believe, about 15 or so questions. Yep, there's 15. And if you want to print this because you don't think you're going to get it done in class, or you don't have internet access at home, then I advise you to do that. In order to print, it's very simple. You go File, Print. And just like you do with Mrs. Dittmer, the printer that you're going to want to choose is the one that's called PL Printers. Notice there's Smart Notebook Document Writer. Remember, that's the one that pushes it out to Smart Notebook, so you can solve it while in Smart Notebook. So if you have, you want to do that while in class, that's an option. But then there is PL Printers. So you click PL Printers, and then you go ahead and click OK, and that's the printer in the hallway right outside my room. And remember, you log into that computer that's next to the restrooms using your S number and password, and that's where you can print these worksheets. They're about 3 or 4 pages, students, so please I don't want everyone doing this. Those are for the students, that option, who don't have internet access at home, who can't pull these up. I don't want you printing paper if you can pull it up online at home, okay? So if you're one of those kids, go ahead and print it, no big deal. I just don't want everyone doing that. And again, your next test is on lesson 2-1, 2-2, and 2.3. All on properties, the identity and zero properties, the commutative properties, and the associative properties. So these are located here inside D2L. So this is option number 3. Again, so that's option number 3 is to work on the worksheets found in D2L. If you happen to get all 3 of these options done in order, notice you work on 1 first, option number 2 is second, obviously, and option number 3 is kind of the third option. If you get that done, then as always, option number 4 here is Manga High, where you get on Manga High and complete as many challenges as you can, because I will show you that we are currently in a Phyto, and as of yesterday, or the day before, we lost. Pajero Middle School, I believe that's how you pronounce that, or Pajaro, or however you pronounce it, they got 213 points the other day. And as you see, the reason why they're so good is here's Plaza down here in 6th place with 2,900 points. And they had 3,200. So believe it or not, that middle school is a little bit better than we are. They tend to have more points. So we are currently losing. See how it's flashing? Losing, 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 losing. I don't like to lose. So students, take advantage of your work time. Get these first 3 options knocked out. If you're one of those kids who's already knocked them out because you did it at home, or you finished it in Math Ed, or you finished it in class, or whatever the case may be, jump on Manga High and get those things done. So this was a lot of instructions. I know this was a lot, but get it done. Take advantage of your work time. If you have questions, ask your substitute. If you are off task, your name gets written down for any reason. Keep in mind, what is the rule for having disrespect toward a substitute? Tell your neighbor. That's right. It's a lunch detention, if I can spell correctly. There it is. Lunch detention. So if you are inappropriate or you're doing something you're not supposed to, automatic lunch detention. I don't want to have to do that, so please be on task. And just be working. The key word here is working. So if you want to listen to music, as always, can I listen to music while I work? The answer is yes, but you must be working. So take advantage of your work time. I'll be back on Thursday. Good luck.